Hey guys, what's up? I'm Valerie Brasso here with my good friend Kyle Dillahay of the Dillahay Insurance Agency.
Hey everyone.
And we are sending some positive vibes in your direction. So today I wanted to sit down with Kyle for a couple reasons. One, not only is he an amazing insurance broker, but at the end of the day, he really has a passion for helping small families. So tell us a little bit more about where that comes from.
Oh, yeah, Valerie. So that comes from a little bit of just being a young family ourselves and kind of all the different tasks and obstacles we had to jump through. And kind of going through that, I want to make sure that people were covered the proper way, regardless of cost, to make sure that in the event if something would happen, that they wouldn't have to come out of pocket, or that they knew that they had a trusted person that they could lean on or come to with questions of insurance and other things that come up in life. So that's why I really enjoy sitting down with them, getting to know them on a personal level, not only insurance level, because I want to know them and for a long time and to value that relationship.
That's definitely amazing, and I've definitely grown a very good friendship with you as well as a result of us just working together.
Exactly.
So one of the things that I also like about you, because you work with young families, you know some of the obstacles that we go through as a young family when we're getting married. A lot of times there's some unexpected expenses, but families who get engaged and couples who get engaged are more likely to buy their first home within a year. Families who are expecting a new baby are more likely to buy a new vehicle or a bigger home within 1 year. So tell us a little bit more about some of the common challenges that these young families face and maybe some of the questions that some of our viewers out here might have.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest obstacle number one is money, budget. Anything that I do, I stay within a budget because I never want to harm their way of life. They're worried about that. They're worried about paying for it. Well, we're going to expand. What happens if this happens? And what we do is we sit down and we stick to a budget. We say, what can you afford today to not hurt what happens in the future? But then going forward, you know what you're paying on something today. That way you can properly budget for that new beautiful home or that new car that you're going to go out and get, so that like, regardless of if I go buy this, nothing's going to harm my life insurance, or the auto insurance will be affected this much. Knowing that going in really helps them plan for the future.
And doing stuff today that your future self will thank you 4 or 5 years down the road. Now, life insurance, I want to talk about that piece for just a second, if I could.
Yeah, of course.
One of my really good friends, as you know, she has a couple of college-age daughters. And one of the challenges with those girls is, even though their companies might offer life insurance, they're constantly changing jobs.
Correct.
What is one way that working with an agent like you can actually help alleviate some of that unnecessary pressure on these youths, but still give them the coverage they need at a price they can afford? Because it's never more affordable than when you're young.
Correct. The younger you can get that and kind of lock in, I always talk to people about locking in their health. You're never going to be, chances are you're the healthiest you are today going forward.
Hopefully.
Right.
Unless you're like me and you eat a lot of sugar.
Well, or you got the January 1, people are going to go out and do some things, which is phenomenal. You always set those goals every year. But at the end of it all, there's a lot of options within life insurance, and we try to stick with a roadmap of where they are today, and so it doesn't harm their way of life, so that they can better position themselves in the future for the life insurance that they really need and want. So we started a policy for them that's very affordable and that has options down the line. And I meet with my clients every year to 2 years to review that with them, to make sure that we're sticking along that path that they wanted. And if we need to adjust it because of life events, then we adjust that.
Why would you say that's so important to know your insurance agent and be able to meet with them like that on a regular basis?
I just kind of touched on a little bit. Life happens. Year to year, your life will change, and as well as your life changing, the insurance world changes. We get new plans and new maybe endorsements, options within those plans that we can tweak and to better suit you for the future. So knowing that, and also having the peace of mind of why I just want to go sit down with Kyle. He's got my back on things. If something ever happens, I can call him whether it's 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night or 3, 4, 5 in the morning. They know that they can call me, and I'll answer my phone.
Also, too, say if they bought a home
Mm-hmm.
that was older and had maybe a roof with 2 more years left on it,
Mm-hmm.
once they replace that roof
Yep.
and it's brand new, suddenly that might be a good time to
Yep.
reevaluate your plan, right?
Exactly. There's any changes, roofs, any updates you do on your home is a good time to sit down. Especially if you finish basements, or we upgraded the kitchen, or we did a new master bath. Well, then we want to make sure that we got that covered in the event of a loss, a tornado,
Because
fire.
the value goes up.
The value of that goes up, and you want to make sure that you're protecting your investment in that.
Absolutely. Well, now we've talked about everything that you do for your clients.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a personal level about what
Yeah.
you do with your family. We are in the peak of the holiday season.
We all are.
That means a lot of great holiday traditions,
yep.
like going out and looking at lights. What are some of
Exactly.
your favorite holiday traditions that you do with your wife and your 2 beautiful daughters?
Yeah, so a big thing is right now, especially since we're a couple days into December, right after Thanksgiving, is we get all our boxes, all the Halloween decorations, or not Halloween, Christmas boxes. Man.
Okay,
we have-
guys, if you go by a house that only has Halloween decorations
Yeah,
up, you can pretty much be sure it's
mine.
Coach
Yeah,
Gillet.
yeah. No, so we get all the outside decorations up, the inside decorations up, and then right now we're just constantly watching Christmas movies over and over again. And then, if we go to dinner or something like that, we'll try to hit a couple subdivisions on the way home to look at all the lights so that the girls really enjoy that.
All right, our favorite Christmas movie to watch
Yeah.
every year, we
Yeah.
have to watch. No year is complete without seeing Elf.
Yep.
What is one of your favorite movies and why?
That is a growing one in our house.
Smiling's my favorite.
Yeah. The other one is Home Alone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Home Alone's a good one. We had to watch that.
Drew just watched it for the first time.
Yeah. It's a doozy. It's a good one. Really enjoy it, and just even I went to the theaters when it first came out. That's how long I've been watching that movie. So yeah,
It's a holiday
Christmas-
classic.
It is. So that'd probably be the number one that we will watch numerous times.
Oh, I bet Sydney just cracks up.
She does. She
Goes
loves
crazy.
it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What are some of the other things that you do maybe around the community?
Just giving back any way you can. If people need help with decorations or anything like that, or running errands or anything like that, we try to do what all we can to do that.
Now, today is Giving Tuesday. You posted something about it and some top tips that you are giving your
Yeah.
clients and community in general, and ways that they can give back this season. But
true.
what is one tradition that you guys do every year? We kind of talked about it earlier. We didn't do it on the video, but you did it earlier this season, right on Thanksgiving Day. What was something that you did with your family to give back?
We delivered some meals to some families that it really brightened their day. They were very thankful for that. That way, their families could enjoy the Thanksgiving Day just as everybody else. So, doing things of that nature really makes you feel good, and that you're doing the right thing to help the next person out. Pay it forward.
That's amazing. Well, Kyle, I think that's all the time we have for today,
Yeah.
but I want to thank you for sitting down with me.
No problem.
Is there anything else you want to say to your subscribers?
No, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope everything is great this season. If you have any questions about insurance, please reach out to the office here. We'd love to sit down with you.
Perfect. And if you guys at home want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. We'll try to get to everybody, and we may just feature your business or you right here on this show. In the meantime, remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications on new content. Thanks, guys.
See y'all.
Bye.